You need to leave the house. New experiences, new opportunities, new people, new relationships. Those things don't just break down your door and end up in your living room and say, hello, I'm here, okay? You have to put a little bit of effort and intention behind meeting new people and doing different things. And I'm gonna show you guys how. Hold on. That's how I kind of get the uncurled pieces. And I'm taking you guys outside. This is the outfit. Just simple, you know, something easy. First tip, leave the house. Second tip, I really like using Eventbrite to check out different things going on near me. It gives you like an opportunity to see different things going on in your city or town that you wouldn't have known about otherwise. There's a reason why people miss college and school and why it was so enjoyable. There was this huge sense of community without you even having to try as soon as you step outside of the door. You need those connections and relationships that add value and dynamic to your life. Loneliness can quickly turn into depression. I don't care how much of a I don't need new friends, introverted or like loner person you think you are. At the bottom of it all, human beings are social creatures. We thrive in environments where we feel like we are understood or we feel like we belong. So that's why it's important. But because of work, we fall into the trap and the comfort of a routine where it's like go to work, go to Target, go to the gym, go home, which becomes really boring and mundane after a while. And if you don't have new experiences or different things filling up your day, time just flies by. There has to be like a sense of urgency and energy if you want new experiences and new opportunities, especially if you're in your 20s, because these years are like the building blocks for the rest of your life. It's a quote from Robert Greene. Sports groups or leagues or things like that. If you like hiking, join a hiking group. If you like soccer, you played in high school or college, join a soccer league. It could be co-ed, it could be the same sex, it doesn't matter. Those sort of things that are like active and fun and require a lot of energy, it's so easy to like meet different people from different places and connect with them because you have that similar interest. It's also work, but you want to be careful with this. I feel like with work, just would say to use discernment. You know who's who and who you kind of mesh well with, and who isn't the right person to tell about your personal life. You kind of have an understanding of the people that you work with. So anyone that you get along with, that you click with like really easily, you can just be like, oh, hey, do you want to go for coffee after this? The minute you and a work friend hang out outside of work, y'all follow each other on Instagram, there's no going back. You guys are friends now. Even if you leave that job or they leave that job, which is cool. And also the holidays are coming up. Go to the company Christmas party. Why not? You're not too cool to go to the company Christmas party.
Oh, it's not a Christmas party. It's a non-denominational holiday mixer, more inclusive.
A really good way to meet new people is through mutual friends. If you already are friends with somebody, you see something good in them and you relate on some kind of level. Someone else who is friends with them may also be similar to you or different. There's probably some people that you were close to that you haven't spoken to in a little while. Why not reach out and say, hey, like, how are you? You can't wonder why you don't hear from nobody if you don't say hi to nobody. You know, it just doesn't make sense. There's also saying yes to more. You don't have to go straight home after work all the time, okay? Life happens outside. You know, you want to go to, like, if someone says, oh, do you want to do this? And say, oh, I'm tired, I'm lazy. You know, it does require some sort of energy to go out and make things happen. Otherwise, it's just not going to happen. Genuine connections, funny mistakes, interesting coincidences, those things happen outside. They don't happen in your bedroom, your living room. And if it does, I don't know what you're doing in your bedroom. I'm not really a party person, but there's also get-togethers too, where you can go and meet different people. You go to a get-together, it's smaller, it's more intimate, you know, there are better conversations had because you can hear each other. So I think those are even better, like kickbacks, get-togethers, like barbecues in the summertime. I know it's getting colder, but you know, things like that. Going to the same places often for even like a little bit, you get to see similar faces. And if you see somebody that you keep seeing, you can learn their name and then you can use their name in conversation. When you say somebody's name in conversation, it makes them feel like they're familiar with you. They also feel seen. It's another whole different way to meet somebody. You go to the same coffee shop on and off, like the person who's behind the counter, you can say, oh, what's your name? Christina. Next time you're going, hey, Christina, what's up? Good morning. Well, it's a lot easier than we make it. We're used to not making certain connections because the connections are all on our phones. So if you live in an apartment building, go to those community events. There's always like events that apartment buildings host for people, especially people who are just moving in from another city. There's community events, at least maybe like depending on your apartment complex. Usually they have them like once a month. If you have a dog, that's easy money. You got a dog, go to the dog park. You don't gotta walk the dog by yourself. I mean, you can, but like if you go to the dog park, dog people understand dog people. This is what I'm realizing. It initiates conversation. Oh, what is that? A pit bull German terrier mix? Oh, okay, well, I got one of those too. Like, I don't know, you guys talk about different things or laugh about silly things that your dogs do. Oh, what's your Instagram? I'll send you my dog's I don't know, my dog's food, Colonel. Like, you know, whatever. And then easily, that's someone you meet. And then you see them, whenever you see them, you just say hello. Also, public transportation. And I think I missed this, I didn't say it earlier. You also want to be inviting. You can smile, you can laugh at something. If you don't look like you're interested in like having conversation, who's gonna want to have conversation? I remember in New York City, I would meet some of the coolest girls ever, like talking about like, oh, I like your outfit, or I like your shoes, you know? And then that sparks up a conversation. And then you can say, oh, you like my shoes? Oh, well, what's your Instagram? I'll send to you the link or whatever, you know? And immediately, once you add each other on Instagram, the rest is history, you know, especially if you're in the same city. Well, not always, because some people, you know, you never see them again. There's also some intention on your part. If there's someone that you had a great conversation with, you can also ask them, hey, are you doing anything next weekend? There's this event I'm going through too with some of my friends. Do you want to come? People, it's nice to feel included. So there's that. I'm running out of breath and out of ideas. A lot of you guys are afraid to go out alone because you're not with someone. You not having friends to go out with is all the more reason for you to go out, because that's where you meet people. I keep saying things happen outside. Sometimes it's even better. It almost makes you have conversations and interactions with different people, because, you know what, are you gonna just sit there alone and nothing the whole time? I mean, you can, but what's the point of that? If you go out with the same group of people, mostly of the time, you're gonna just interact with the people in that group of people instead of different people. I mean, it depends. Like sometimes, you know, that group of people is more open, like, hey, where are you guys from? Da, 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 you know, but like it depends on the group, the place, the setting. But I say go out. Don't be afraid of trying new things and going out and doing things on your own, you know? And if you're a woman, like safety, of course, like do things. I recommend doing things in the daytime. There's a reason the college days or school days were just so much fun, you know? There was a sense of community. But, you know, I hope this video helped. I hope the sound's okay too. Comment below any suggestions that you guys think that I missed out on. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching.
Exactly, but when you put that other one down, you didn't say uno.